fantastic Tuesday. I am super excited to be here today because we are making a very highly anticipated project.
Yeah, this has been on the list for quite some time, and we just haven't got around to it. There's been lots of holidays and things getting in our way. We put aside the time today, and Tanner's really stoked about this project.
I love trendy signs to put in your kitchen, in your guest room, in your office, anything like that you are going to love to make. So I'm all about that. So as you guys are tuning in, share with us where you're visiting from. We are super excited to hang out with you guys and make this amazing project. It is a little design space heavy today, with just some simple designing for today's project. Nothing too crazy, which is appreciative. But we are also using our Maker's Gonna Learn fonts. So I really wanted to get a few more amazing font projects knocked out of the way before we launch our second batch of fonts. So right here are our first batch of fonts that we have for you guys at makersgonnalearn.com. If you join today, you get access to all 80+ fonts right now if you are a year member. So you get all of these fonts that we're gonna play around with today. We are going to design something so much fun. So if you need that year membership, go ahead and click that first link down below and grab it, because you are not going to miss out on all of these fonts. Now, our year members also get that commercial license, so you can use any of our fonts that are exclusive to us to use, and you're going to be golden. So we're super excited for today's project. It's going to be a vinyl project, but it is definitely something you're not going to want to miss out on if you have guests, if you are always having to share people the Wi-Fi password. I don't know about you guys, but I really hate having to always repeat it and things like that. So we're going to do one for the studio today, just because you always need one for where you work. So we are going to be able to do that. You can get all of these over on the site right now if you're a year member. So the fonts we feature today are part of these, which is great. And if you get that year membership today with the first link or the link Rachel dropped, you can take advantage. So we're super excited. Rachel, how are you doing today?
I'm great. I'm happy to be here just like you are. I'm pumped for this project. The weather's getting beautiful outside, so we're getting spoiled because of that. So my day's great, and it sounds like all of our beautiful viewers' days are great as well. We do already have a couple of questions.
Great.
Let's see here. Madeline says, Tanner and Rachel, is there a spot where we can request DIYs for future live streams?
Yeah, send us an email. We would love to see what type of projects you guys would love to see. hi@makersgonnalearn.com. Those inquiries actually go into a special document for us to reference when we're planning out new videos. That's a great question, Madeline.
And we talk about this every live. I know it's a little early to start jumping into the membership questions.
Okay.
But we have one right off the bat, and
All
it's
right.
a good one because the past couple of days you've been getting out your calculator and kind of blowing some people's minds.
Right.
So Laura says, I so wish I could afford the one-time yearly cost, but the budget says no.
Right.
Does the budget really say no though, Tanner?
That's a great question and statement, if you will, because our year membership is actually, you get so many more bonuses and courses with that. So you're already getting a better value right off the gate with all the bonuses we put into that. But being compared to a monthly member, there's you're paying ended up being a $50 more per year if you're just on our monthly plan.
And you get at least half.
Yeah,
you know?
It's totally different. There's $150 worth of bonus courses in our year membership, so it's super incredible.
Yeah. Along with that free commercial license and all the fonts that we have for you guys.
Which are really at least a $500 value, to be honest. So what I would recommend, if you really want to be a year member, know that it's, first of all, your best deal. You're getting the discount. You're getting locked in at that rate.
Yeah, it is the cheapest membership tier we have, and you get the most.
Correct.
You get the most
because you are paying that lump sum. So maybe it's something you need a budget for a month or two, and really, maybe cut back in some other areas. because it is something you need to make a priority if you want a membership. I'm not saying you have to,
right.
But if you're interested in that and you want the best deal and the most value, that's how you get that, is that lump sum. And for honestly $191, or that's the price of the membership for a year, that is giving you everything. So the courses, the 800 plus cut files, and the hundreds of fonts. I mean, it's such a great deal.
Yeah, and the free commercial license, Tanner. You can sell what you make with your Cricut or your other die cutting machines.
And you can make projects like this custom for each other. So we're using this board today. I love it. It's from Hobby Lobby. We got it 50% off. So it's normally $25. So we got it for like $12.50, or actually a little more than $12.50 because it was only 40% off. Hobby Lobby usually doesn't do 50%, but it's really, really good. So what other questions are there before we jump into today's project?
Let's see here. Do you have any tutorials on downloading cut files to the iPad, Violet asks?
We sure do. I just had a question about that in our member-only Facebook group. So if you remember, we linked to that video, but you can also find it over on the YouTube channel as well as on the membership site. So great question.
And about the membership, Chelsea just wanted to chime in, and she wanted to say, I made all of my money back in the first month by selling little projects I was doing for fun.
I love it.
And that is amazing. Thank you so much, Chelsea,
congratulations.
For sharing that. Yeah.
We're really having fun with it. I love everyone in the membership. So if you haven't thought about getting a membership, was it Chelsea?
Yeah, Chelsea.
Chelsea's clearly made back all her money for her membership, which is phenomenal. So we're super happy for you, and hopefully you can enjoy the membership for the, for the years to come. And we have so much more coming to you guys on April 22nd to April 26th.
Oh gosh, guys, it is going to be a week of just like insane awesome.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
So you guys need to lock in on all the goodness, put those dates down, member-only giveaways, there's going to be announcements and so much more. So stay tuned for that.
And Shaq wants to know, how much is the yearly membership?
That's a great question. So it is, sorry we're talking about this so early in the show.
We've never gotten questions this early in the show.
We normally don't do this, so I'm so sorry. But you can click right here and see, if you look right here, it is $15.99 a month, billed annually, so billed every 12 months. So if you click this button right here, you can see on PayPal, it is $191.88, and that's for a year. So you were billed annually, and you can grab it with your credit or debit card at the gray button or the yellow button. And you may be saying, Tanner, what all does this come with? You get 80 plus fonts 4 times out of the year. So we release 80 fonts every quarter, the commercial license, and then these 3 courses complimentary for you guys. This is perfect if you're a beginner, if you're ready to go more advanced in design space, or you're saying, Tanner, I love my Cricut, I love your art, I want to build a business. We give you those courses too. So we love that. This right here explains each tier perfectly. You can see, what you get for each tier. And again, you can see the value of that year membership and the price comparison. So $19.99 a month, or $17.99 a month, or $15.99 a month billed annually. So that's why we just promote that tier so often. So check that out. If you all have questions, let us know. But we're really excited to make today's project. So do we have any other questions?
We do not have any other questions, but Tanner, isn't it correct that the yearly membership is only 54 cents a day?
54 cents a day.
That's it, guys.
Craziness. And you're going to have everything you need, from cut files to fonts to our Cricut Printable guide, which you guys know I love talking about. And we have more launching very soon. So that's really awesome.
Yeah, and every membership tier, it's underrated by me and Tanner, but all you guys absolutely love the Facebook group. We have people chiming in that says
everyone gets to be in the Facebook group.
Everyone gets to be in the Facebook group. It's just a big, awesome community over there of like-minded crafters building each other up. We have people on every live stream saying that they would pay just to get that Facebook group.
It's such a great group.
Awesome.
We love it.
It really is.
Guys, I do want to let you all know another announcement. We extended our membership box right here. So if you want to get a ticket for the summit, 1 week extended for you guys. I was out of the town and didn't get to let you guys know about this. So there were some people saying, hey, Tanner, I totally forgot. So could I have an extension? So we just went ahead and extended that. So if you do want a kit for your 2019 Fall Summit, go ahead and grab that. so you can get your supply kit complimentary, and you're going to be pre-registered for that in the fall. So anyway, that is all of that. I want to share with you guys today's inspiration for the project because you are going to love it, I think. This is what I found. This is what I want to make today with our project. It is using like one of our cursive fonts for Wi-Fi, and then a more basic font for the network and password. I want it to look really, you know, modern on our chalkboard, so it should be really, really fun. And we're going to teach you guys, you know, how to pair two of our fonts up, how to create this line in Design Space. It's going to be pretty simple. We're going to teach you, you know, how we size projects. What I love about this project is we haven't went ahead and sized anything, so you guys are really going to see us, you know, work with those sizes and things like that. So we're really excited for that.
And a lot of people want to know like how to pair fonts together. A lot of people
this is a big
have
question.
Anxiety about that.
Definitely.
And this is a great little tutorial just to show you guys that it's super easy.
For sure. So I've got to decide what cursive font we want to use. We have quite a few cursive fonts in our PDF guide. So I love the PDF guides for our fonts and cut files. These are really great. I love Ash Street. There's a few other fonts that you can use, and we've got to find a really great basic font and a cursive font to go together today. So I'm just like flipping through this right here and finding, you know, what is that cursive font we want to use.
And if you guys are yearly members and you have not already printed out all of these this little font PDF, go and do that. It's so fun to just go over here, just like Tanner's doing, and flip through and pick your font. And once the brand new fonts come out in 2 weeks, you guys are really going to want to make sure you know which one was the old, you know, which batch is the new batch, so you can print those out and add them to like your stash. It's a great little thing to do.
So I don't know, I love Ash Street. There's a few that I just really am connecting with. Skylight could work. I mean, there's so many that we love.
And Tanner, quick question from Shiloh.
Yes.
They say, when we get our ticket for the summit, do we just get an email confirmation telling us we registered? Because that's all I've received so far.
That is all you will receive.
That is your, quote, ticket, is just that
your PayPal confirmation is all you need to get in, and we'll be reaching out in May or early June with more details for that. So I don't know, Ash Street just seems like so much fun.
I love Ash Street.
So let's do Ash Street to be our Wi-Fi. And then our second font down here, we're going to just use 2 today. I want to figure out, I was thinking about Alex Reagan, but that was when I was just going to use that one. But I wanted to go a little bit more scripty for today's project, so it should be all good. Let's see here. I want to use something really fun. Encore could potentially work. It would be a nice, easy. The readability is pretty simple. But yeah, let's see here. Gracie Lou would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more playful, but I don't know. Ash Street and Lucy Lou could work really well together. Gracie Lou.
We do have a Lucy Lou as well.
No, we do. But I don't know. We can keep flipping through. Vixen could also work.
Yeah, that's the one I was eyeballing.
Oh, I love that
Vixen.
one. Playdate would be fun. Even Ray Dunn inspired could work. But yeah, we just want, I love Small Town. There's so many different fonts, guys, to pick from for projects like this. So
Power and Teddy would be cute.
Ooh, I do like that a lot.
There's just so many to pick from, guys. This is the issue that we face whenever we use fonts.
Honestly,
there's so many, and there's about to be 80 more, Tanner. What in the world are we going to do?
Well, the new website is going to make everything so much easier to organize.
That's very true.
So that's exciting. Okay. I kind of want to go a little playful. Is it Gracie Lou or Vixen, Rachel? Because I think either one's going to give us that playful vibe.
Either one. Why don't we let the people pick? Vixen or Gracie Lou?
Vixen or Gracie Lou, everyone.
Yep. There's a little line. They'll start pouring in soon.
Mind you, we're using Ash Street for Wi-Fi, and we're trying to decide Vixen or Gracie Lou for the details.
Yeah, you all let us know.
And again, if you want to see the inspiration project for today, and it's totally fun to get inspiration off the internet. I love getting inspiration for create projects. Here's the inspo, and then we're trying to decide Vixen or Gracie Lou. Vixen or Fixin' or Gracie Lou?
We're getting almost all Fixins.
Really?
Yes.
I love it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Fixin'. We haven't had a single Gracie Lou. Oh, Debbie just chimed in with Gracie Lou, but it's very much...
Okay, Gracie. I was...
very much Fixin'.
Well, Fixin' it is. Okay, you guys are the best.
See all these Fixin' center? Look.
I do. I love it. I love it. All right, so we're going to go to our dashboard. So if you click on dashboard right here, you can see as soon as you get your membership, this is where you go. Now, as soon as you join, whether the link in the description or the link in the comments, as soon as you pick your membership tier, which we highly recommend the year, you get access to your dashboard. Your dashboard has the 800 plus cut files, the 80 plus fonts. This link right here is still valid. Get that summit ticket at your discounted price. Members get $40 savings, and you need to follow the link on your dashboard or the link on Facebook. So then these are the courses you get complimentary. We love that. This is your PDF, your 2 PDFs for fonts or cut files.
So that PDF right there is where you can go to print out what we have there with all of our fonts on it.
If there was any questions about that, that's where you go. Here's your Cricut Printable guide and all of that fun. So we have lots of bonuses, guys. And then very at the bottom is the Facebook group link. So click that link and you're going to get access. You know, you just have to answer a few questions. So we're going to go to our fonts and we are going to download Ash Street and we're going to download Fixin'. So you find Ash Street, you just click on it and we're going to click open in any font. And any font is what you use for iPads. You do not have to use this if you already have, if you're not using an iPad. So if you're using an iPad, any font is great. It's $1.99, super awesome. So I'm just going to find any, or excuse me, it may already be downloaded. Sometimes it does that if it's already downloaded. Sometimes you just have to do it again.
It's finicky that way.
It is. I'm going to hide my password.
Yeah, there you go.
Ta-da. And next. And install. So that's super fun. And then done. So we've installed Ash Street. And now we're going to install Fixin'. Let's see if we've already used it. I feel like we may already have it. Maybe not on here. Don't think so. So we're going to go back.
And let's all congratulate Malin. She got her Cricut today.
Yay, Malin!
Today is her first day with her Cricut.
Congratulations.
Yes, I hope you've already got it out of your box.
Yes.
And are just looking at it, basking in its beauty, if not crafting with it already.
Of course. Of course, of course. Congratulations. You're going to love that. It is such an amazing machine. It's going to be so much fun. Okay. So we got Fixin' right here. And we're going to click right there and click allow. And we're going to install Fixin'. Again, type in that password. Guys, we have videos explaining exactly how to do this. If you're like, Tanner, I'm blowing through this, you will want to watch one of those videos. And
Molly wants to know if she can use her membership while using her phone in the Cricut app.
Yes, so that's what we're using just on the iPad version. If you have an iOS, you will be able to, just like we are in today's video. Android would be a little bit different, so just be careful about that. So notice we're closing the Cricut Design Space app, and then we're going to reopen it since we have downloaded those new fonts. So now we're going to click New Project, and we're going to take our Cricut, Rachel, why can I never think of the name of this?
Measuring tape.
My measuring tape. Now, Rachel, you got a great YouTube question. Today, Rachel's video at 5 a.m. accidentally got published on the Cricut guide, but on her gift guide. But people said, Rachel, why is this any special than a regular measuring tape? It looks like it just has the Cricut logo on it.
Yep, that's about it.
That's about it, but we love it.
We love it though.
So it's really cool.
And in the newer versions, they have like the yard marks. And sometimes that helps if you're making a larger project. But that was the Cricut gift guide, so we wanted to make it obviously Cricut, you know, branded. But we do, that's what we use. We absolutely love those. But no, you could get the same one for like 99 cents at Walmart if you'd like to.
Definitely. So we have about 9 inches wide by about 5 inches tall to work with. So we're going to click on System Fonts, and we're going to just select Ash Street right here under System Fonts, and we're going to type in Wi-Fi. just like so. Well, if I can spell Wi-Fi, looks like I can't. Here it is. It's a very odd. Ooh, maybe I don't want to use Ash Street. That looks a little wonky to me. And that's okay. You're totally fine switching them out. Under System, you can scroll down and we can find some other ones that we have to sort of see what would be good. Curly Sue. Oh, I love this.
And Belinda says, when you download the fonts, are they in the cloud or on your iPad?
They're on your iPad. So this is not in the cloud or anything like that. And I'm just browsing through here to see what other fonts we have that are cursive, that are really fun. Because I'm not, it's such a weird, like Wi-Fi is such a weird thing, you know what I mean?
Like the word, you mean?
Yeah, the letters end up just being a little different.
Try Sierra. Yeah, I like Sierra too.
Oh my gosh. Oh yes. Oh yes. This is great. So then you can go ahead and move the letter spacing just so they're touching. Like so. You can keep going. And a little bit more. I love that. So
that's really cute.
Then you can unlock it and kind of stretch it out.
Oh Lord, Tanner.
Well, I'm trying to see how cursive-y and stretchy we can get. We may bring it back some. Let's go undo.
Why don't you try to make the W capital uppercase maybe?
Yeah.
We'll see if that makes a difference.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that any better. I can't decide.
Oh, well, if I could spell right. Let's see what it all looks like capitalized. No.
Oh my goodness.
No thanks.
All lower caps, I think, looks the best.
I think so. Look at that.
That's cute.
I don't know. It still looks a little different to me.
The W kind of looks like a V.
Right? I was thinking the same thing. So we can go back over here to any font and see what other fonts we've already downloaded. Spontaneous would be good.
Yeah, Spontaneous or Surrender. Those would be pretty. They're very similar cursive-y.
So this is, why do I keep on, I need to spell correctly. So this is Wi-Fi in Surrender. So there it is. But I wonder if we do all capital.
Beautiful, Tanner.
This is my letter spacing, so.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not how it's supposed to look. That's the letters, guys.
Oh, okay. So I like this one pretty well. It's pretty cool.
I think it's cute.
And then which one were you talking about, Rachel? Surrender. I did Spontaneous, so let's do Surrender.
There's Surrender, another one that's kind of cursive is Community.
Ooh, this one looks really good. We'll get a Community too, guys. I hope you all are go enjoy this. This is kind of like a workshop on just like bringing the fonts together and just having fun. Susan
wants to know, is the sign we have from Chalk Couture?
It is not. It is from Hobby Lobby.
Yes, Hobby Lobby.
Great question though.
Yeah, it does kind of look very Chalk Couture-y.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got quite a few options here. This one, I want to bring letter space down. And this is Surrender. What do you think about this one, Rachel? I really like Surrender. But I really want it to be able to like stretch and like kind of scale with us. Because it can be 9 inches wide. So if we do 9 inches wide, let's go ahead and lock that. 9.0. Let's do 8. We'll do 8.75. So there's that. There's that one. Is there another one that you think could be in the mix? Let's look at this one. 8.75.
I think he's too thin.
I do too. I do too. But I really like, I mean, there's a few options here. It really will depend on you as a person to decide which you love the best. Because they all could work, but honestly, is it this one or this one?
I like the middle one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. So we'll leave that one here for a second, and then we're going to move that letter space down just a hair more. Ta-da! And then we are going to 8.75, which is perfect. It's a little tall, so we need to size that down because we only have 5 inches tall to work with and 9 inches wide. So next up, we have already, figured out what font we think we're going to use for the basic text, which was Fixin'. So we're going to be able to go right here and we're going to type in network. And give us the ... There's not a ... Oh no. That's okay. So we're just going to line that up there. And then we're going to be able to create the network. And we're just to replace that and do Fixin' again.
And the difference on our inspiration was that one word was all capital and one word was lowercase. I don't know if you wanted to do that or not.
Oh, say what?
Just check. Look at the.
Let's look at our inspiration.
Yeah.
Here is our inspiration.
See, like the network and password are all capital.
Let's see what that would look like with our font. Like it a lot.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, this is a great font.
Our members know what they're doing, picking fonts.
They do. So here is a tip for when you're working on something specific. So we're going to take this square. We're going to change this color to white. Or actually, I'm going to do a little like light gray, like so. And then I'm going to size it to be 9 by 5. So we can send this to the back and then we are going to be able to move it so we know what size we have to work with for our sign. Because even though our sign is pretty, it has these curved edges and things like that, we pretty much just have 9 by 5 to work with. So we want to be able to see that and start aligning things up. So for example, if we need room on this right here to still have our like the actual network and password, that means this needs to be smaller. See what I'm saying? So we can stretch that out, kind of play around here, and then we're able to move network up and move password up. And what I'm going to turn on now is smart guides. So I love using smart guides for projects like this. It's really, really helpful. So you can start seeing, let's see how things will like line up. It's not really doing anything for this project, but I'm gonna move these down. You can kind of line these up if you want. You could do the same size. There's smart guides. Oops. We can just move that over. We want network on the left side. We want password on the right. That's pretty helpful. Well, it looks like they're lined up right here.
And what fonts did we end up using?
So we've ended up using Spontaneous and Fixin'. I love it.
I'll write those down.
Spontaneous and Fixin', everyone. What are we thinking? How many of you guys are thinking about getting a membership so you can start using all of our amazing fonts? I know that we want to make sure that you guys have access to all the best fonts ever. So we would love to have new members come join us and get access to all the goodness. So there's that. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and add another one. And we are going to just name it Makers. We're going to name the network Makers. We can make that smaller. And I wish Smart Guides was working a little bit better, to be honest. So we could line these things up. But what's really helpful is you can select multiple layers. For example, I want to make sure that these two are in a perfect line. So what we're going to do is we're going to just select these two and we're going to click Edit. We're going to click Align, and we're going to click Align. Here we go. I want to align sideways. Do you see that where they're next to each other? I do not. I see everything but. So you can align top, align center. Oh, we just need to align center real quick. And then we're going to be able to select one and just drag it. Let's go keep it aligned just like so. See this? See our smart guide's working for us? That's really nice. So just like so. And then we can move this back and move our Wi-Fi. So we can keep moving it over since we are going to let those line up everything now. Ta-da! Okay, so now we know these are completely lined up correctly, which was really stressing me out. So the network is Makers. And I think if we now just move this box, whoops, if we take this box away, our smart guides are going to start lining up better. I just needed that for reference. But it depends.
You can just select both layers and do the same align thing.
That is true.
Not the same align thing. You can align it the different way.
Well, no, yeah. You can do align center, which is really nice. Just like so. Now you can see they're lined up center right there. So align center is perfect. And then what you could do is just repeat that same process for a new text box. And the password, let's name it Crafty. Obviously, this is just like a little test. Makers, we're going to look at the size right there. It is 1.1. So we're going to change this to 1.1. And then we can select these two layers, and we can click Align Center, just like we did with the other two. And you can see it's aligned there, but before we do that, we really need to line it up just like we have this one. So you can kind of take these two and align center. Oh no, it merged them. Oh no, I wanted it just to move one. So no big deal. We can click undo.
We gotta love that undo button.
In these cases, I'm sure there's another way you can do this, but here's what I do, Rachel. We need this line anyway.
And I don't think that Crafty is as big as it needs to be either.
Yeah, let's go ahead and make this a cut line. So we're getting a line out, and I'm going to use this for something. I'm not sure people always do it this way, but I'm going to have this line. I'm going to stretch it out right here, just so we can align this. So we can make Crafty a little bit larger and sort of see what we think. Do you like these two? Just make sure it's the same. I think, yeah, that looks better. Well, it's a little different because Makers is sized 1.1 and this is sized 1.1, but the height is a little bit bigger just because of the Y. So this line can really help us just move it right along here. So then you can select these two and click Align Center, just like so. And that looks really good with our little line. See, we've got it right there. So that means the Makers and the Crafty will line up. And then this line is actually going to go down and spin it around here. And just like so, we'll be able to make it a little bit wider if possible, which I don't think so. We can size it down here and move it up. You can contour a square to make it a little bit fatter. Ooh, let's do that. I wanted a little wider thing. So we're just going to take a square and do the same process. So make it thinner. Oh yes, this is going to be perfect. So we don't need that one. Our square is here. And this is what I love, honestly, designing with the iPad. It's kind of just nicer to be able to do more stuff like this. It's pretty helpful. So then if you take this box back here, I'm sure we have lots of questions.
We actually don't have any.
Really? Yeah. Are we just all learning?
Everybody's just like
we're just designing.
Yeah.
We are just designing. So this is kind of what I was imagining. We've got our LAN, we've got our Wi-Fi, we have our network, and we have the password. And they all are lined up together.
So cute.
It's adorable. But now is a great time to ask those questions. So if we have any questions revolving around fonts, if we have questions about design space, if we have questions about why I have a background on this, let me know. I definitely wanted this project to be one of those that we work through together so you guys could see the process.
Right, and you always do such a great job at explaining what you do as you go. A lot of people do comment and say that as well.
Sometimes I just get caught up and it's just like, oops, and I forget. So I'm so sorry if you ever feel that way. I try to do my best. But yeah, how many do we have hanging out with us?
We've got 135 awesome people, Tanner.
Hi, friends.
Thank you all so much for taking time out of your Tuesday to spend crafting with us.
We are going to have such a great sign at the end of this from our font. So, woohoo! I love, love, love that.
And this is in vinyl, guys. So let's just say down the road, you change your Wi-Fi password, something happens. You can always peel this right up and replace it with your new Wi-Fi password or your new network, or if you move, you can switch it. So it's very forgiving. Tanner loves to say vinyl's forgiving, and it comes up super easy.
And it's not permanent. So, I mean, if you, like Rachel says, you move, you change your passwords, this is a very temporary project. And what I love about this, guys, you can save this project. So if you're going to mass produce these as custom orders on Etsy using our fonts with your commercial license, which you're able to do, you can just change out the password and network. It's that easy. You can save this to modify it later as long as you have the fonts downloaded on your device. So it's really cool. So do we have any questions?
Yes, Barbara just tuned in and said, does the tablet have more capability in design space than the desktop?
No, desktop has all the capabilities from working with all the tools to having all the different software. I just like designing with it, and with our camera setup, it's really easy for you guys to see what I'm doing without me leaving this setup. And obviously you guys looking at an iPad is just a little less clunky, if you will. But you could do this either way. I kind of like touching it too, so it's personal preference.
Yeah. And let's see here. We're just getting some thank yous.
Oh, no, thank you guys.
We have a viewer here who's a big fan.
Oh, yay.
And started Cricut over a year ago. And learning so much from you.
Woohoo! We love that.
Yeah, people are just loving it. Robin says that she's glad you're doing a little more advanced project these past few days. She loves the newbie projects, but she also loves to be challenged with things.
Oh, for sure. And this is like challenging. Like me feeling like I'm a little overwhelmed with fonts and trying to make sure it all lines up. You guys know what I mean. You guys have been there. And that's what we try to do in the membership, is really push you guys to your limits. So you guys can use these fonts. It's not going to be overwhelming because we've took the overwhelming out of it by showing you like 6 different fonts, like Community, Spontaneous, Surrender, Ash Street. And we found that one that's really quirky and it meets the inspiration. So that's what I love. So it really takes a lot of guesswork out for you guys, which we love. Yeah. So. And
we have another member that just popped in. She said she got her first Cricut just about a week ago, and she doesn't know where to start with buying vinyl, iron-on, and adhesive. Can we help her out?
Yeah, we have lots of videos that are great for beginners. So we do recommend our year membership tier, so you can get our 3 e-courses completely free in your membership. That's going to teach you how to use your machine, how to use Design Space, and when you're ready, and you're interested, you can learn how to build a business. It'll also give you access to our cut files and our fonts, and you can also watch some of our getting started videos. We have the Cricut buyer's guide. We have the first time video. It's like what to do before my Cricut arrives. We talk a lot about what materials you need to get started. So that's a great video to watch, as well as the potential if you guys need the help and the resources in the membership. So you can check that out, the first link down below. We would love to have you guys as a member. We have so many amazing members out there, so we're super thankful for all of you guys.
And Carmen says, could you explain the Facebook group a little bit?
Yeah, Carmen. So our Facebook group is a member-only group. It is so hard to maintain a large Facebook group. So we have one that is only available to our members. So we have 2,500 2,600 amazing, beautiful members that are all in the community answering each other's questions. We moderate it and answer all of your questions, so you can leave a question, and if a member doesn't beat us to it, we will answer you personally with links to videos, links to files. It teaches you guys how to use the cut files. There's some member-only perks in there. Sometimes we drop Starbucks gift cards, and it's really fun. So yeah, we love our Facebook community. It's if you love what you see here on the YouTube channel, you're definitely gonna love your membership. So it's a great, great question.
And the same woman, Miss Carmen, said, how long does it take to get accepted to the Facebook group?
That's a great question. So as long as you answer all 3 questions with your account email and answers to the other 2 questions, you will get in within probably 24 hours. You just have to have that membership, and we have to make sure it's, you know, matches to your account. So that's a great question too.
Yeah, and we're all caught up with our questions.
Well, great. Let's head back over here. I'm going to do another size comparison just to make sure I didn't just come up with that 9 inches. So we have 9 inches wide by about right at 5 inches. That looks perfect. So that's really, really good. And then what we're going to do, if we go ahead and press Make It right now, you're going to see there's a lot of different boxes. We've got all kinds of different things going on. Well, first of all, we have a lot of extra layers. So let's go ahead. We do not need any of these layers, so I'm going to delete that. And we're just down to these. And we're going to go to Layers, and I'm going to go to Sync. So we're going to go ahead and sync this line to black so it matches. In this outer box, we do not need any more. So this is our project right here. And if we click Make It, we're going to click Replace, and you can see our Wi-Fi and all of this that we have spent almost, 20 minutes probably designing. You can see it is not even lined up properly. So what you guys need to do is you need to go ahead and first, if you guys want to be able to modify this. So remember, I told you guys that you could be able to modify this and change it if you guys wanted to sell these for different people, right? Here's what you need to do. First of all, this layer needs to go ahead and click Actions, and you need to weld that. So weld any layers with letters overlapping. Notice Password and Crafty in right here is not cursive, it's just a regular font. So that does not need to be welded. What needs to happen though, is you need to select all of your layers once you're ready to cut, and we're going to use the Attach tool. What's different about attach versus weld? Weld is permanent, meaning we cannot go back and change network or makers or anything like that. You would have to create this project from scratch again, which we do not want to do. So with attach, that's why it gives the little paperclip emoji or icon, because it lets you keep everything together and it's not permanent. You can unattach that very easily. So we click Make It and Replace. You can see right here, we have this project just as we see it on our, Cricut Design Space. Rachel, are there any questions we need to address, like here on the show, or are you just answering some?
Someone was asking the fonts again.
Oh,
so I'm
great!
Just spontaneous and fixing.
Rachel's the best. So sorry. Feel free to cut me off if there's anything we need to address.
I totally will. I just didn't want you to answer the same question twice, so I was just going to pop in the comments.
Thanks, Rach. You're the best. So, okay, we're good to go and get crafty. I'm going to size this down just a hair. Okay, no, we're going to be perfect. I already did that. So we're going to click Make It, Replace one more time. We have it. Rachel, we're good to go.
We're ready.
So we're not using iron-on. We do not need to mirror it.
Even though that's the first thing our brains are wired to do.
Right. So we're just going to click Next and Continue. And we're going to connect that. So super, super fun.
And Miss Carmen just joined. So
yay,
congratulations.
Carmen. Welcome to the membership. Carmen, we're so excited to have you.
I'm glad you're able to be browsing around that Facebook page now.
Yes, you're going to love it. So notice right here, under this right here, for some reason, vinyl is right here in this light blue. I was about to say, wonder where it is. We're going to give a little more pressure today. And what we're going to do is we're just going to stick this vinyl down onto our mat.
Heather just said, dang, I just learned the difference between attach and weld. Now I know why I can't make any changes to a welded project.
I know, it's so confusing, especially if you're a business owner and you want to mass produce. Please be sure to not overuse weld because that can obviously cause you some issues. So be careful about that when it comes to stuff like that. That is a huge issue a lot of people face. So I'm glad we are able to go over that in today's video.
Yeah, we seem to be helping a lot of people with that.
Yay! We're so happy. So I just lay my vinyl down onto the mat, and I just use my handy dandy True Control knife to cut out the piece that we're going to use. It's very simple, very easy. We're going to take that. Now our rollers are a little moved around from yesterday's show where we were using the foil quill. If you guys have not watched that, highly recommend go check it out. There's so many people like giving mixed reviews over on that video. So I like to see the conversation about the new tools. Remember, our job here is just to educate and like let you guys know, and you guys can decide whether to plug it into your Cricut Maker or use a power bank or really whatever you want.
Yeah, especially if you don't have a maker, you know, you get to use that alternate power source.
Definitely.
You know.
So we've gave more pressure because our blade's kind of been through the ringer, and we're going to turn fast mode on because I think it's a pretty simple project. We are using some little text, so that will be interesting to see how it turns out. But yeah, how's everyone doing in the comments? Let us know what you're getting crafty with today.
Yeah, it's Tuesday, guys. Tomorrow's hump day.
Today, can you believe that? We're like so close.
I know, I cannot believe it. And everybody, Tanner, is so excited for the fonts. They're excited for the membership launch. We've gotten a lot of comments of people anticipating all the new stuff coming about. So we're super excited for that too.
It's going to be really good. It's going to be really, really good. So we're just cutting away.
And again, we did get this sign at Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
It does look very chalk couture-ish, but we did get this from Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, this is just a Hobby Lobby sign. So
and it is chalkboard too. You'll see us use a ton of chalkboard here. Vinyl absolutely adores sticking to chalkboard for some reason, so we just like to buy, easy. Yeah, we like to buy our chalkboard.
Yep. A lot of fun.
How's it cutting, Tanner?
Our little W has like a little smidge issue. Maybe the fast mode wasn't the best for the little tiny font.
And Miss Ness V, and Ness V, if you'd like to tell me your name, I make it a point to love learning our members' names. She said, hello, I'm new to Cricut. I had a machine about 10 years ago, but never really used it. Look what I've been missing. I'm also a new member as well to Maker's Gonna Learn.
So excited to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Let me know your name. I love learning our members' names. Love it.
Rachel's the best.
Let's see. Is this something that Tanner created with the fonts, or is this part of our digital cut file library?
That's a great question. This is part of our fonts. So if you guys are just tuning in, we ended up using, was it Surrender?
Let's see. We got Surrender and Fixin'.
Surrender and Fixin' are the fonts we're using for today's project. So we taught you exactly how to design your own, how to pick those two fonts together, look at them, taught you all of the attaching and things like that to really master this project. So we love that. So we're just watching this cut right here. Very easy. And we're 3/4 of the way there. Woohoo!
3/4.
3/4. And there's going to be some tiny, tiny text for today's project. That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Fast mode probably was not the best for this project, I do have to say.
Juanita just chimed in and said she's addicted to fast mode now.
Oh my gosh, I love fast mode.
Juanita, boy, you gotta be careful with fast mode.
Oh my gosh, Rachel just tries to scare everyone away from it.
You gotta be careful.
It saves
if the Cricut was meant to go that fast all the time, it would go that fast all the time.
This is what I sit here and listen to every day.
Just rolling his eyes.
I love it. I love it.
At least we have one that's addicted to it and one that's like, eh.
True, true. The little W is the only thing I see here. And I'm like, I really wish I knew why. Okay. Like where it decides to cut first and why. Like I really need to talk to them about that.
Oh, you want to talk to Cricut?
I want to talk to Cricut HQ about that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, there's a big like chunk under the mat.
Oh, no.
Which caused, so that's why the W didn't cut. There's just a big blob of something.
Oh, lovely.
That's why the W had an issue. Well, it didn't ruin it, so that's important.
That's good.
Okay.
Matte. It was matte.
Now you can't see the complete project.
But that's okay.
But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and burnish this. And with these little bitty letters, you want to be careful. This is Rachel's tip to really make sure the vinyl's down before you start weeding. But you just want to be careful because sometimes it could lift up. But I've not had that happen more than like once or twice. So.
And Arnister wants to know, is there a printable vinyl?
Oh, yes, yes. Members already have access to Rachel's hour-long training on how to use printable vinyl.
No, printable iron-on. There is printable vinyl. Cricut has a brand that we absolutely love. There's a ton of different brands, but if you are looking for printable HTV, printable iron-on, I did do a wonderful comparison video. If you're a member, hopefully over in the Facebook group, you've already watched that.
Over 1,000 views in the member-only Facebook group, so people are going crazy.
It's amazing
for that one. It's awesome. It's
but
fantastic.
Yes, there is printable vinyl, and we use it very often here. We love our printable vinyl.
Oh, it's great. It is really great.
Kim said she loves fast mode too.
Yay! We love fast mode. Fast mode.
And Kathy says she likes to take her time and she doesn't use fast mode. So we
listen.
understand.
We have a nice diverse group.
Yeah, we have a great diverse group of fast mode lovers and people who are not a fan.
Right, and that's great. So okay. Notice that I'm noticing this whole piece right here. So if you ever have a piece like that and you're like, oh, I want to save it, just lay it back down, cut this piece off, make sure you're good. So this is a great little scrap piece that we're able to save for a rainy day.
A rainy day scrap piece.
And
Shaq is asking, she said, I'm looking for a beginner. She didn't say anything more than that. I think she might mean like a beginner membership or a beginner machine or something. And she says, but I'm nervous about buying one and of having to buy a tablet too, so it's all scary.
Okay, so again, does she already have a machine?
She might be talking about buying a machine because you have to buy the tablet, but you don't have to.
So you don't have to. No.
Right.
So we use the iPad quite often just because we love using an iPad. Again, that's personal preference, guys.
Yeah, and really because it's convenient and it's very easily seen with the camera setup that we have for you guys daily.
Right. So that's why we use it. It's really great. You don't have to buy a tablet. I know tablets are pretty expensive, so that is a pretty big commitment. So if that's what's holding you back, you can use your desktop, you can use your phone.
Right.
I mean, you really get to design on whatever you prefer.
And even if you are a beginner, I do just have to go ahead and recommend, if you're going to get a Cricut, if you want like a Cricut brand, go ahead and get the Maker. It's like, I don't know, like $100 more than the Explorer Air 2, but just the amount of craftiness, the amount of techniques that you can use with it with the adaptive tool system, even if you're not into things to cut with a rotary blade or things to cut with a knife blade right now, you know, investing that extra $100 may...
You get 10 times that pressure.
Exactly. It may just push you over the edge later, you know, in a year or two or in just a few months after you get your machine, and you might
be pushed
out of your comfort zone to want to use, you know, that, and you don't want to limit yourself.
And really, Cricut and the crafting community has such like a FOMO persona that I think the $100, so you don't have that fear of missing out on something really awesome.
You can have, you know, even if you don't have, let's say, the knife blade or the rotary blade right now, at least you have the machine that you know you could make that small investment for the blade and then get crafty with the, you know, the most, or like
have the
best
biggest
machine.
ability.
Yeah, you don't have anything stopping you because you do have the newest and the best.
So we do love the Maker, and that's why we use it so often, but all of our cut files and fonts work with any machine that works in Cricut Design Space, Silhouette Studio, anything like that.
Yeah, any machine that works with PNG or SVG.
Yep. We get that question so often just because they see us using the Maker so often that they're like, I don't have a Maker. Can I still get your membership? Of course. And I know it's called Maker's Gonna Learn. It's not really for just the Maker machine. It's for anyone.
It's a maker, like a person who makes.
Yes.
It's the people.
Definitely.
Maker's Gonna Learn. And Kim said, I upgraded from an Air to a Maker, and she's loving the Maker.
Yay!
And everybody's chiming in that they love their Maker as well. And I do have to say, guys, we also, like, we don't use the adaptive tool system every single day.
No.
We use our fine point blade most of the time.
I mean, we're using it today.
Yeah, exactly. We use it most of the time. But just knowing if we saw an awesome inspiration project or we we saw a cut file in our library that could be used with chipboard or felt. We know that we can cut those things because we do have the adaptive tool system with the Maker, which is great.
We love that. So I'm just working section by section here. There's a few little pieces I'm going to get here in a little bit. But, oh, these little words, man, they're so tiny.
And Debbie asked a great question. What blades does the Maker come with?
It comes with the rotary blade and a fine point blade. So the additional tools you could get that work with the Maker is your scoring stylus and your knife blade.
Yeah, and your deep cut blade if you want the deep cut blade. But that can be used with your Explorer Air, Explorer 2 as well.
True. And the scoring wheel is only available on the Maker as well as the knife blade. But the scoring stylus is available for our Explorer Air friends. And if you already have a scoring stylus, you are able to use that in your Maker. You don't have to buy the scoring wheel. So that's a lot of questions we get. Guys, it's so great to go over frequently asked questions while I'm weeding. Such a complicated project.
Yeah, because it's not like you're having to think too hard.
Right.
And Juanita chimed in. She said, that is so true. I did not do my research before I bought my Air 2, nor did I find Tanner and Rachel before I bought it. But now I've bought and love my Maker. Yay. I bought it last month, and my poor Air 2 is dusty. We understand, Juanita.
Yeah, and you could sell that Explorer Air 2 if you wanted.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's
that could be
plenty.
A great machine for someone who just wants to make T-shirts or just make cards or something like that.
But I also have to let you all know, I don't know, what you like to do, but I know so many teachers and church organizations and things like that would benefit from any type of machine.
Yeah, donate it.
So
that would be so nice too.
If you guys do have any machines that you are not using, feel free to find an organization you're passionate about and reach out and let them know. I know school teachers especially. Oh my gosh, it would be so fun to teach them how to use it if they weren't exactly familiar with it. Teachers would absolutely love that. Yeah, so it's just an FYI, I know a lot of people that are always looking to have one donated because it's sometimes a big expense for schools. So, okay, look at this, guys. I don't know if you all have been able to watch me weed this. Oh, yeah. Looks but good. It is some tiny, tiny words. Here's my finger. Here's the words. Little baby. So, yeah, we've got that right here. And now we're going to add the transfer tape. So we can just lay the transfer tape over top here, and we're just going to be able to cut us out a piece. I think it'd be easier probably to go this way. Great, okay, cool. So I'm gonna go this way and just cut us out a piece, just like so. And cut this off here as well. So trying to get a straight line with my transfer tape. So it's back to normal business. Okay, that's our transfer tape. And then we have this little scrap piece can go over here with that vinyl piece. So it's that one. Okay. So we have this large piece right here. We're going to peel this backing off. And Rachel gave a great tip in one of her videos this week talking about reusing transfer tape. I've read so many comments being like, I had no idea. I feel so bad. Someone commented that they took a class on Cricut and they didn't even talk about how that they could reuse transfer tape. And they felt so bad that they've made projects and not been able to get the full life out of their transfer tape. Listen, that's okay. It's kind of like, now we love Cricut products, of course, but it's kind of like Cricut not recommending cleaning your mats. It's like, why would we not try and get the most bang for our buck, you know? So clean those mats, reuse your transfer tape, transfer paper. During one crafty day that me and Tanner had, I think we used one piece of transfer tape 6 or 7 times. For now, sure. Of course, after the 5th time, it was getting a little harder to, have it adhere to what we wanted it to, but it definitely still worked. But I promise you guys, one use and in the trash, you are wasting that tape. You are just throwing money away. Yeah. So make sure you use that, or like Tanner does sometimes after the lives, stick it back to the backer sheet and, have it for another day, another project. Now, me and Tanner can attest also, I don't know why, it seems to lose its stickiness after you've used it and then put it back. Yeah, we like same day use. Yeah. The same day use, definitely, you can totally reuse that. Reuse it as many times as you possibly can, guys. Definitely. And look, we're just kind of aggressively making sure this is down. So I'm just making sure it's going to stay down for us. And just going nice and slow with the little text. Oh my gosh. And Dana
or Donna, I think it's Dana. Newbie here. Hey. What is your preference on vinyl brands and the best place to get bang for your buck?
So we love Cricut, and we are a Cricut affiliate, so we only use Cricut products when it comes to vinyl and stuff like that. So if you guys do shop Cricut or anything like that, we have a coupon code for you guys to use, and we would love if you guys used our shop Cricut link down below. It's a great way to support what we do here and allow us, it's the second best way to support our channel. Is to become a member and to use our links. So that's a great way to support what we do here.
Alcohol.
Oh my gosh, no. Okay. Well, it looks like it's ready to stick, but yes, you can shop Cricut for all those things, and they have great quality products. So first we're going to rub this off with a piece of paper towel.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, we haven't had any problems with any of our Cricut brand products.
Right.
If we did, we might move on and try to find said product in a better brand. We haven't had any trouble at all.
Definitely.
And you can also go on Cricut.com, like Tanner said. And I did pop in our code MGL10. And you can get, what was it, free shipping?
It's free shipping.
Over orders of $50.
And
like
free shipping and 10% off for orders over $50.
Yeah.
So we love that.
And you can go on that Cricut website and buy. They have some rolls in bulk. I do highly recommend their bulk rolls.
Look at this, Rachel.
It's so cute.
I love it. And I just use this line to line up right here in the center, so it's pretty simple. And then we're going to use our little scraper tool to go down in these sides. Work that in. Just like so. And you can kind of see how well it's sticking. Oh my gosh.
And this is what we're talking about, guys. Chalkboard loves vinyl. It sticks perfectly with very little effort.
Yeah, look at this. We love this. So you can kind of pull this way. Obviously, larger text is like the Wi-Fi. It's going to stick way better. I prefer going a little bit slower when we get down to like the password.
It's easier to catch, letter pulling up if you're going slower rather than, jerking it off like a Band-Aid.
Right.
And Melanie, what section of the Dollar Tree did you get that little bottle? Like the health and beauty section. It's over there. It's with the like makeup and stuff.
Oh my goodness. What a fun project. I absolutely adore our little Wi-Fi sign. Guys, what do you all think? Our Wi-Fi, you have the network, you have the password. We've talked about aligning things up. We've welded, we attached. We've taught you how you can mass produce these. Guys, you could sell this for easily $30, $40, if not more, especially with such a quality sign. Again, this was a little bit over $12 for this sign. We used a coupon, and then your vinyl, very little vinyl needed, but you do these custom. So if you take our Build a Business Through Die Cutting class, you're going to know that custom products do cost more because chances are you're going to spend more time working with the client.
And you get that e-course if you are a yearly member.
Yes.
You cannot sell what you make unless you are a yearly member.
Correct.
And you have that commercial license, that free commercial license.
Correct. So we love that. I'm going to, see, I just put the transfer tape back on a backing sheet so we can reuse that if we want for a project later today. I'm kind of cleaning up my surface area real quick. But guys, what are we thinking about this sign?
Everyone loves it.
Yay.
And Debbie says, are you using permanent or removable vinyl?
So this is just regular vinyl from Cricut. It can be permanent, but it is very easy to be removed. We clean that surface, so it is on there for quite some time. It can be peeled up really easily. I love using chalkboards that have never been chalked on because sometimes there's some residue and it wouldn't stick as well, but the alcohol will help that, especially these nice boards. So that's really fun. Let's give them a close-up one more time so they can see the network and they can see how great the Fixin font looks. I mean, I love it. So adorable with the Wi-Fi and everything. So again, we use our font Fixin and we used our font Surrender. We looked at so many. I was like, whoo.
We did.
Surrender.
We looked at a lot.
And our awesome font Fixin. So you guys are bound to enjoy this project.
Yeah, and this is great if you have a lot of parties or you run an
Put it in the guest room.
Airbnb
Oh my
or
gosh.
anything like that, just to pop it where your guests come in so they don't have to nag you, you know, about your Wi-Fi password. It's right there ready for them.
Put it in your kitchen. You can do your office, your...
Talk about a good host, you know, having that.
You're just all around ready for your guests, so we love that.
Absolutely.
But guys, if you are not already a member to Maker's Gonna Learn, we want you guys to become a member so you're able to enjoy all that we have to offer in our membership. If you love your die cutting machine, you're bound to love our membership. So we want you guys to be a part of our crafty community. Not only do you get the cut files, the fonts as a year member, the printable guide for all membership tiers, the Facebook group for all tiers, but you get a community of friends and crafters to help support you. So be sure to check out that first link down below, and you can see here is our different membership options. You can be a monthly member, a 6-month member, and then our best value is our annual membership because you get those 3 months free, and it's a $50 savings compared to being a monthly member for a year. So you're getting the best value, you're getting the most options, and it's just so much fun. So you get the fonts, you can see here we have lots of projects, you can read some testimonials from other members. Every single month we have new files added. We have the member-only Facebook group, we have full project tutorials, so much fun. And we would love to see you guys in the membership. So please let us know if you have any questions. Check out that link down below. Rachel's dropped it for you guys to check out as well in the comments if you need to. We've had so many new people join our YouTube channel, so you can read about each tier and what's included. We love that. And again, don't forget about these 3 classes that you get completely free, which is practically the price of the membership, actually a little bit more. So we love that. And again, if you want access to the 3 courses, the commercial license, and the fonts, in addition to all the cut files, then the year membership is right for you.
And it's the cheapest.
It definitely is the cheapest.
And it has the most in it. So guys, no brainer here.
So we love it. So hopefully you had lots of fun. You learned lots of things about what fonts to use and things like that. We absolutely love it. So are there any questions?
There are no questions. People, you can see the little emojis. People say they love it. It's so cute and it looks great.
Yay. Well, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We hope you all have a fantastic Tuesday. We cannot wait to share with you guys some more advanced projects. We have lots more fun projects coming up this week. So get excited and stay tuned to be learning and crafting with us all week long. We've been trying to come to you guys every day around 1:30 Eastern time. So we're gonna try to keep that up. But if you all have any questions, be sure to let us know. So, okay, anything else?
No, everybody's good, Tanner.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. And we hope you have a great crafty day. See y'all later. Bye.